well, to follow up on that question to the people that don't know what they're doing. So let's say beginner stage of wanting to get into calisthenics, and I don't want to go to the gym yet because it's either out of my range, obviously, or I don't want to get embarrassed because as a beginner, that's
Adults.
probably like you don't know what you're doing in there, and everyone's watching, or you feel like everyone's watching. No one's watching, to be honest. But like, I want to get into working out at home. What are the main 3 to 5 exercises and routine that you recommend to these people out there who are interested into getting started?
For the basic,
Yeah.
just on getting started, foundation of everything. Um, Basically, if you don't have any equipment at home, you got to adapt. If you can't adapt, you still have no clue. Like I said, you got the biggest informational thing in your hand. Look up home workouts. See what people have done in their homes too, with the stuff that they don't have, that's not even related to the gym. Otherwise, I recommend going to a park, because honestly, one of the biggest things why I did this was because I did all this was because I did not have the funds to go to a gym. I did not have the money to pay monthly for that stuff. But it wasn't going to stop me. So I taught myself and learned things to do so that not having money wasn't going to hold me back. Not being able to do it in a building wasn't going to hold me back, because I didn't need that equipment. I didn't need that building. I just needed to know what to do and find a spot to do that. And that's what I did, and that's what I recommend for anyone. If you have no clue where to go, I recommend you go to one place everyone should go: a playground.
Oh, playground.
Because with the playground, there's multiple things to do. They're meant for the kids to be agile, being able to move.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing goes for adults, except you may have to try harder, or you may have to try more, because it can be very boring. But like I said, if you're scared of going to a gym, or if you don't know or have the resources around, you have to adapt. And if you want it bad enough, you got to make an effort.
Yeah, I think as a
male,
Tommy, it's my turn. I think as a male, you got to keep the shirt on for that session, right? You can't be. Yeah. Which were the 5 workouts?
For the 5 workouts, I recommend. Like I said, there are so many different types of workouts, and with today's things, there's so many different ways of doing everything. So take what I'm saying as like a key note, meaning you put that word into a search bar, you will have multiple things coming out. Squats. Okay, squats is an amazing thing for your body. It helps boost your natural testosterone. It works on your lower body, your glutes, pressing. But also, there's many different ways of doing squats. You can do squats sumo. You can do them explosion. You can do sumos. You can do squats jumping on top of an object. You can do sumos jump squats. But all that does different things for you. So doing your research on those will help you knowing and aiming what you want to get at too. Squats for sure. Involving course push-ups. You always got to have a pushing game, but looking them up, because there's many different ones. Because doing 1,000 push-ups, doing 1,000 squats, doing 1,000 pull-ups, it gets boring. So when you have different things to adapt with, you're playing around and you won't get bored. You won't get bored. You won't stop. You will keep going to where it gets easier, and then you can do more. When you can do more, then that's when it gets addicting and you don't want to stop. As I was saying too, pull-ups. Always got to have a push game, always got to have a pull game. Therefore, you have the lower body, you have the push, pull, and now we got to involve core. Is one of the most important ones. For the core, I'd probably say, like for most people, the hanging one, either knees tucked, knees to elbows, feet to bar. Those are the most common ones. I recommend those ones for sure. And then for the back, I would recommend, because that one's kind of tricky, because if you're doing rows, you got to have a proper lower level to grab, the lower bar or something to grab, and that's something really fine. If you're doing rows with using weight, you got to have the weight to pull. If you don't have the weight to pull, then it's pretty much obsolete. With that one, I recommend, this is a full body workout, which will do your legs, your back, your core, and your arms. And they're called monkey crawls, okay? They're very, very funny because of the name. But really, when you do them, it kicks your ass big time. So I do them all the time as a workout because they are a great endurance builder. Really, pretty much you're on all fours. You're not on your knees because these aren't baby crawls. If you're going to do baby crawls, you're going to damage your knees, and then you really won't be able to do anything. You're going to be on your feet, and what you do, you're going to walk isolations going one arm and then opposite foot, and then reverse. Arm, foot. Same time. Once you get the hang of doing the opposites, then you go faster. So you do laps of it. You do laps around the sandbox. You do laps around a little hill. Just try it, and then you'll see how much it kicks your butt. But pretty much what it is, you're leaning on your upper body. You're taking your core to establish yourself from not falling over. You're engaging your back as well to balance as well with your core from not falling over. You're doing mountain climbers while climbing on the ground. So it's a full body establishment. So that's another full core workout, which will help as well as everything else. Those are the 5 workouts I recommend for sure.